So my name is Emily Santos. I am the Communication and Outreach Manager at YouthBuild Charter School of California. And YouthBuild Charter School of California, we started back in 2008, and we're a pretty unique school because we work with a pretty unique population of students. So unlike traditional high schools, our high school works primarily with young people who either dropped out, aged out, failed out, and we offer them another opportunity to finish up their high school credits and earn their high school diploma. The mission of the school is that everyone has access to an equal education that is equitable for all folks, and that they can pursue that mission of creating justice in their communities and be leaders in their communities. And at our school, we realized that young people learn better when they can do work that is hands-on. The community action projects are something that our young people work on with our staff. So at the beginning of each school year, they'll come up with some sort of essential question for the year. So it could be, why is our community experiencing levels of homelessness that are above normal? Or, why is healthcare difficult to access? Or why is it hard for us to find grocery stores and healthy food in our communities? And then each trimester, they kind of work on a project that explores that question or answers that question. And a lot of times the first trimester of the school year, it will be just doing that investigatory work in the community. So that's surveying the community, kind of doing some asset mapping in the community. And then the next two trimesters, it will be bigger projects. And we had at one point, some of the sites we had were doing things around sheriff violence in LA County Jail. So they had town hall events with the sheriff's candidates. The vast majority of our students, I think it's about 74% of our students are Hispanic or Latino, about 16% are Black. I think only 1% or maybe less of our students are white. And most of them live in communities that typically are underserved. And so they have these kind of needs that are ever present in their lives. And so we want what happens in the classroom to connect to what's going on in their lives outside of the classroom. And naturally, that just kind of weaves together various social justice issues during our time, because these are the sort of things that our young people are facing on the day-to-day. Our teachers are very involved in these kind of issues that are happening as well. So obviously over the summer, when there was the Black Lives Matter protests that were happening, one of our sites at the Youth Justice Coalition, there were staff there that were already part of that. And so then the students just became part of that as well. And they were doing, kind of drive-through protests downtown, decorating their cars and driving past the Hall of Justice and really making it clear where we stand on the issue. And I think as a school, we've never kind of backed away from that. We really wanted to make that something that our students felt safe talking about in the classroom, and our staff could also talk about them with that as well. So that's kind of just inherently part of every day-to-day classroom talk of what's going on in the news and what's bothering you, because if there's stuff that's happening outside of the classroom that's affecting our students, we know that that's going to affect what's happening inside of the classroom as well. So it's better if we can just talk about that and know that they're truly in a safe space where our staff are on the same page and really want to be there to support them and help them as well.